Good evening. I'm Dan Fitzpatrick at StockMarketMentor.com, and it's Tuesday, October 13th. I want to get into Starbucks here, but real quick, the Technical Analysis for Non-Technicians workshop, it's an online course that I'm teaching next Saturday, not this coming Saturday. I'll be in New York for a Stock Market Mentor picnic on that day at Strawberry Fields in Central Park. But for the following Saturday, I'm teaching technical analysis for non-technicians. And I've talked to you, I'm sure we sent out an email. This is one that's going to sell out because we're not charging anything for it. And I've literally made hundreds of thousands of dollars selling this course throughout the years since I first put it together. And I'm teaching it to members for free. And then after that, it's going into the shopping cart, and you can see it anytime you want. You're just going to have to pay for it. So if you are not a member and you're interested in doing that, you really need to become a member. Free trial is fine. Come, be a free member, be a free trial member, sign up for the webinar, cancel your subscription if you want. It's all the same to me. I want you as a member, but nobody's twisting your arm. But this will sell out, and it really goes to members. It's always going to members. So, and members, we're sending out a link. I think Gary's sending it out tonight, so you can sign up for it. So anyway, enough about that. Starbucks. I like this company. It's interesting, by the way, how, check out this part of the chart. It's interesting how this looks like Disney's, only there's been a stark difference. Disney is still got a lot of resistance to grind through. And by the way, this kind of looks like it could be moving higher, but this has been a slow move. Whereas Starbucks only very briefly fell below the 200-day moving average and now continues to move up. My point is this. Starbucks hit an all-time high yesterday. I would suggest crossing your fingers and hoping that this stock pulls back a couple bucks. It's not likely to pull back a lot, but if it pulls back a couple bucks, then you can buy this stock knowing that you're not buying it at the very top. One thing, they report earnings on October 29th, so that's a couple weeks away. So the stock still has room to move higher, but I'm just telling you, I like the stock. I look at the weekly chart, very, very strong. It's just not giving you a good entry right now. But I would definitely suggest having some kind of position in the stock prior to earnings. Remember, in some of their stores now, they serve booze. How can you beat that? Now you get jacked up on coffee and then have a couple pops. That's all good. So there's a lot of reasons to like Starbucks. There's a lot of reasons to be optimistic about their earnings, not just on the third quarter, but going into the rest of the year. Remember that pumpkin spice, that coffee or whatever? So a lot of good reasons to own Starbucks. Keep your fingers crossed for some kind of a pullback, and I think that's when you want to buy Starbucks. Okay, members, over to the strategy session.